Welcome back, everyone, to another grant video. I'm Chawanne Burns. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, we have four different grants I want to share with you. One is a $25,000 grant, one is a $10,000 grant, and possibly a $25,000 grant, and another grant for $10,000 grant. Okay, so we're going to get started. As you could see in my video or on my screen, we do have a $25,000 Amber grant for women. It's about Amber, the Amber Grant. Women's Net founded the Amber Grant in 1998. This grant was set up with one goal in mind to honor the memory of a very special young woman, Amber Wigdal, okay, who died at just 19 years of age. And her dream was to own a business. So we're proudly giving away at least $30,000 every month in the Amber Grant, okay, in recognition of diversity of business owned by women. And we've also expanded a grant giving, including startup grant. Okay, the startup grant, business category grant, as well as three $25,000 year end grants. So, how do you apply for this grant? It's very simple. All you need to do is take a moment to tell about yourself and your business dream. No long, complicated forms to fill out. Submitting one application make you instantly eligible for all grants related to the business. Okay, and right now they just announced the 23rd winner. Okay, so the application, here's the application. It is very simple. Okay, keep the tips in mind when telling us about your business. Speak from your heart. Apply for this Amber Grant and don't try to sound so corporate. This is what they're telling you. They don't want all the corporate fluff. You don't have to sound like you're writing a dissertation. They want you to speak from the heart. And so you see, it's only two sections in this that you could put what you feel. It says, tell us about your business idea and tell us about what you would do with the money if you were awarded the grant. Now, there is a $15 application fee, but I think it's well worth it because if you are able to um, apply just one time and become eligible for all the other grants that they're um, giving out this year, it is well worth the $15. And I encourage everyone, speak from your heart. You know what you're passionate about, so let that passion show in your writing. Okay. So that is the Amber Grant. If you want to learn more about the Amber Grant, the link is in the description section. Okay, our next grant. I really, really love this grant. This is for people or 501c3 that are that deals specifically with veteran housing. Okay, the Foundation Veteran Housing Grant Program award grants to nonprofit organizations to for new constructions and rehabilitation of businesses. Okay, there's certain things that you must qualify for, certain criteria. This grant is being initiated through Home Depot, and there's specific areas that you must serve. Okay, so these areas have to have a population of 300,000 or more. Okay, and if you notice on my screen, the population, these are metropolitan areas like Detroit, Los Angeles, Chicago, places like that. Now, how do you submit? You have to submit a proposal. This is the third cycle. Okay, so the grant proposal is due July the 3rd, 2025. and the final determination will be in December 2025. You have ample of time to get your proposal together. Now, they do have a memorandum of understanding. You do have to create your profile on Home Depot's foundation, and you go through some preliminary questionnaires to see if you're eligible for this grant. And basically, you have to be a 501c3, um, and a tax ID with a parent organization if you're claiming exemption. You could be government or school in that. And then it goes through, uh, they'll ask you questions about your organization. Okay. So you got to set up a profile. I would suggest, now this grant is $200,000, I believe. I believe it's $200,000. Let me make sure. Yeah, $200,000. So I would suggest that if you're, um, actually, I'm sorry, it ranges from 100,000 to $500,000. Okay. I would suggest that you get in contact with the grant writer, someone that has experience with this if you unsure how to approach this. It's grant writers that probably are in your city that helps nonprofit, but it might cost, um, it probably would cost you a fee for this. Okay, so that is your Home Depot grant. So this next grant, and this grant is that it comes out every year. This is the Amazon Business Small Business Grant. It says, now this grant um, is service small businesses, um, and the application is coming near. Application closes on May the 23rd of this year. Okay, so you make sure that you apply. One of the requirements for this grant is you must be a Amazon business customer. Business must be self-owned by a US resident. You have to be headquartered in US, and you must be over the age of 18. Have an annual revenue of $1 million or less, and only one entry per Amazon account. In case of multiple entries, only the first entry will be accepted. And you must complete the applications in the terms and condition, and must have purchased on Amazon Business within the last 12 months preceding May the 1st. Okay. So, how they're going to determine whether or not uh, they select the finalists is going to be 15 finalists selected. And this is going to be voted or determined through their entrepreneur.com. Those are the people, is a team that's going to select the 15 semifinalists. And then the 15 semifinalists will be allowed to promote their business and tell their followers and customers that they could vote. And voting does take place June 16th through the 27th. Only one vote per Amazon business will be counted. Okay, so you can't just go in and vote yourself in. So it has to be either your clients, your customers, or whatever, and they could vote you in so you could receive the money. So, how many recipients will there be? It will be a total of 15. Now, the grand prize is $25,000 in a monetary grant. The four finalists will receive $20,000, And then you have 10 semifinalists, and they will receive $15,000. Okay. Additional prizes is 1 year of Business Prime Awards, which is $3,000 in reward points for the grand prize recipients, $500 in reward points for the finalists, an Amazon device bundle including Eero with a router, a Ring alarm security kit, and a Kindle Scribe with a premium pen and the Echo Show 8, and Amazon basic office supplies. Okay. So the application is closing May the 23rd. So you want to make sure you apply for this soon. Don't wait till the last minute. Apply for this. Okay. So that was it for the grants today. um, Make sure you guys put in the comment section which grant would you be applying for, and if you have a particular area you want me to search, whether or not if there's grants in that particular area or a certain type of business or type of foundation or nonprofit, please put that in the comment section. Okay. I am sending all my good to you. I will talk to you soon.